Welcome back to Let's Play Higurashi. When they cry out, Chapter 6, Tsumihoroboshi. It kinda goes off screen now. I gotta readjust this window when I open it up. But we played 24 hours of this. I last played it on the 25th of September. Wait, no, that was August actually. I last uploaded it on the 29th of August. It is now the 2nd of November, and here we are. And here's the real moment of truth here. The true horror. Now the October special's out of the way. That's a whole month for this LP being on hold for the October special on my main channel. So could anything be updated? Oh, let's celebrate Halloween early with Murder Mystery. Wait, early? What's up with that? We're celebrating Halloween today with our Steam release of the adult Murder Mystery Kennel Shoot. What the fuck's that gonna do with Higurashi? I mean, I'll play Kennel Shoujo. I've even thought of LPing it somewhere down the line. But they've got it on Steam now? How the hell do they do that? I mean, that's got quite a bit of nudity and those scenes. So I don't know how they go about that. I don't know. Does Steam have shit like that? I'd always kind of just assume Steam only has visual novels if they don't contain those scenes. I mean, you can't really edit that out of Kennel Shoujo. Well, you could, but even like the murder scenes and all that, all the victims are nude, and you know how like this like with that, isn't it? It's like, no, we can't show a female nipple. Anyways, so as you can see down here, there's been no update on this recent news for the next answer arc since, well, June, when this was released. So that's nearly another half a year and nothing. What the hell, Manga Game on Steam? When's the next answer arc? When's it gonna be released? It's like, why? Why'd you do this? Why? It's like, in the past, they released it quite a couple of times, you know, each of the answer arcs. And I remember originally purchasing them when they were originally released. And then they re-released it at some other time, and now they're re-releasing them again. But with the upgraded art style. I remember using, like, I guess it could be considered a mod of sort, I suppose, to make the art style updated with the original version. It might have been a different art style, but it was an updated version nonetheless. But you get the idea. They've released it quite a few times, and this time they're taking quite a considerable amount of time. They've obviously got other things to deal with, obviously. But anyways, I'm going to click on this and then reshape the window. Let's do this. It's been forever. Oh boy, we were near the end of this chapter as well, and there's still no chapter 7. And look at that, man, the window's not right, is it? It's because I was like recording for a corpse party, so I had to reshape the window. It's weird, they're both windowed games, but not exactly the same size window. So I have to change every time I can record something different. I'm gonna have to, like, I mean, I don't have to record for Corpse Party for a while now. That one went over the October special because I underestimated its length. So it's still got recording to do for it. But I'm on the final chapter now, and there's still parts recording in advance, so don't really need to record immediately. But anyways, I'll resize the window and I'll be right back. Alrighty, let us continue where we last left off. Was it? Man, we've got so many. This is the first time where I'm gonna have to probably go to the 3rd page, isn't it? Okay, it's loads. Where did we last leave off the hostage situation? But where in the hostage situation? Yeah, that's lovely, Rena. Nice way to greet us with your creepy face after all this time. Shut up, Rena. Haven't you done that, Paul? Tell the truth, so Rena, please stop hitting her. The truth. What is the truth, Keiichi-kun? Guess you haven't noticed I'm lying down, so my voice sounds a bit weird there. Okay, so let's continue with the scene that I left over I pressed the wrong button, that's how long it's been. Well, key, I should say. Where we last left off, over a month ago. No, you... What? Oh wait, that's probably Mion. No, you can't, Kei-chan. Everyone, please don't listen to what I'm about to say. I may say some disturbing stuff, but it isn't anything wrong. So please don't listen. Even if you hear it, forget that you did. Please.
What are you going to tell me? Go on, Keiichi-kun.
It's not a complicated story. That was for your sake. We found out afterwards that the place you buried the body was going to be clear-cut this summer. So we thought we had to do something about it, and Mion hid them in a safer place.
You told me that same story the other night. Didn't I tell you that was something Mi-chan made up?
Why would she lie? She wanted to help her friend. Mion did it to help you.
That's a lie! I won't believe it! Why did you do that without talking to me then?
Why did Mion even have to tell her? Mion was trying to be delicate. Mion did her best trying to hide what Rena did. Mion knew Rena was at her wit's end, and that was why she did it in secret. But Rena didn't want to believe her.
That's not so, Keiichi-kun. How counterfeitable of you. Mi-chan to even deceive him. I wouldn't say anything about your tricks during the club activities, but this, I can't forgive you. I can't forgive you. Can't forgive you. I can't forgive you.
Stop it! Don't hit Mion! Mion didn't do anything! I never knew having your hands tied behind your back was that scary. Mion got hit repeatedly with the handle of the hatchet. She could only endure. She couldn't even protect herself with her hands.
Hey, is it true, Mi-chan? If so, why didn't you tell me?
Can you understand Mion's position? She has to follow certain rules as a member of the Sonsaki family. Shouldn't you be grateful for what she's done for you? I may have said it too aggressively, or too hammy, or both. Rena turned around and glared at me.
That's right, Keiichi-kun. Mi-chan sold me out to the police because of the circumstances around the Sonsaki family. She sold out her friend. I was her friend. I really liked her. That was mean, Mi-chan. I really did like it so much. Why? How could you?
Imagine if you sounded like that. Oh god. This was senseless. The emotional music. Rena cried as if being bullied, but she was the one doing the bullying. Normally this would be so odd as to be impossible. But I had seen the scene before. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I liked you. I trusted you. As I cried, I beat her to death. Rena repeatedly begged me to trust her, yet I beat her. I know what it's like to be the one doing the beating. Stop! 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 Stop, Rena! Don't you realize what you're doing? You're hurting your friend with your own hands! I understand what you're feeling. I know you're sad because your friend betrayed you, right? That's a misunderstanding. We didn't betray you. We've been thinking about you all this time. All this time, the past bloody month of this LP being on hold. Ah, but she just couldn't see that. Even if she died, Rena probably wouldn't realize she'd made a terrible mistake. But someday, you'll realize. Even an insensitive guy like me realized, Rena would realize it for sure. And that's when you'll feel even sadder, Rena. You'll remember this bloody Mion one day. Then you'll realize that you were the one who made her bloody, and you will regret that you did. But I was the only one who could understand that, because I remembered. There is no way for Ren to understand or realize that. I wondered if I was suffering the most of all. There was no way to avoid a tragedy. This was exactly the same tragedy with different actors. The main character was Rena instead of me, but it was the same thing. Where was I? I was in the audience now. I knew how the story ended, but I couldn't come onto the stage. Stop, Rena, stop! Stop!
Crying. What's wrong, Keiichi-kun?
I stood up slowly and walked towards Rena, just like what Rena did for me before, with my arms open. Please stop. Stop this, Rena. You may not know why now. You may not know why you have to stop now. But if you don't, you'll regret it someday. So please stop.
Keiichi-kun, I'll be mad if you don't move back to the wall.
Rena's eyes went cold and she lifted the hatchet in her right hand. Don't, Kei-chan, I'm okay. Mion told me, but with such a bloody face, how could she be? Are you going to hit me with that hatchet?
If you come any closer, I will. Without hesitation. I don't need you anymore, Keiichi-kun. But I want to be with you until the end, so please don't make me mad, okay? Okay?
She sounded gentle, but her expression... Okay, well, I didn't freaking voice her in a gentle way, did I? Expression was telling me there really would be no hesitation. Rena would crack my head open with a hatchet immediately. But who cares? Oh, if you were in my shoes, what do you think you would do?
Of course I don't want to die, so I wouldn't oppose my opponent. If they had a weapon, I would be scared.
That's a lie! I know you're strong enough to give up your own life for the sake of your friends. It's my turn now. My turn to be strong. I'm just like you. I won't hesitate to give up my own life for my friends. If you want, I'll give that life to you. So stop this! If you trust your friend, stop hurting her! The same pain will attack you later, so stop! Nobody is trying to scare you. We're all thinking about you. Don't doubt that. Please believe it. Trust me. If you can come to trust me by smashing my head in, go ahead and crush my head with a hatchet. I won't try to protect myself.
Don't come any closer. If you do, I'll light this place up.
Rena lifted the lighter overhead. You fool! Baka! How long are you going to dream about such crazy things? You already know that yourself, don't you? It's all just a bad dream. You want somebody to wake you up. I'm here. I'm here to wake you up from your nightmares.
You're the one who has to wake up, Keiichi-kun. Can't you believe that those aliens are trying to invade the village? You believed me back then. Are you doubting me again? Can't you trust me?
Rena opened the lid of the lighter. I could tell her thumb was about to light it. Rena was prepared to die along with everyone else. Rena would die without knowing the truth. She would die believing it was the world that was crazy. She would die cursing everything in this world. That was the storyline of this tragedy, wasn't it? This was a theater from hell. What an interesting script. Who wrote it? A devil? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was some guy named Rikushi 07. I don't know, maybe they had more than one writer, but he seems to be the one that's... like... I think it might have just been the one guy who wrote it. And I think he did the original art as well. So they probably got a team, obviously, at some point, but it must have been that one person who wrote it, probably, presumably. Shit! I won't let this happen. Don't underestimate Keiichi my bar, the original main character. What, are you breaking the fourth wall here, Keiichi? Don't think the same storyline will work again! That's just rehashing, that's bullshit! I'll be taking over the script this time, and I'm going to destroy it! Just take her lighter and then he's like, yeah, script. Pfft, whoops. I won't let this bad ending take place. I'm going to destroy their expectations. You're the one who doesn't trust me, Rena. Just trust me, shut up and trust me. This is all for your own sake. As the main character of the previous tragedy, I'm telling you this. You just shut up and listen to me.
What are you talking about, Keiichi-kun? Shut up and trust you. You're the one who doesn't trust me, Keiichi-kun. Why don't you believe me?
Shut up! I know you're wrong. I know how you'll end up, so I know you're going to regret it in the future. I don't want you to finish your life without realizing what you have done. You just don't know how sad that is yet.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you okay, Keiichi-kun?
Yeah, I bet. I bet you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story of a pathetic guy. Once upon a time, there was a pathetic guy named Keiichi in my bar. He had no complaints about his life, and he spent every day having fun with his friends. But one day, he started to doubt them. After a while, he started to doubt everything. He didn't notice how worried his friends were, and he hurt them repeatedly. I was sorrowful. They trusted each other, but they couldn't let each other know. Can you believe something as stupid as that actually happened? And I beat you and Mion. With metal bats to the point of death. But you begged me to trust you till your final moments. You didn't even try to protect your heads. You trust me until your final moments, reaching your hands out to me. I didn't realize what you were doing and beat you to death anyway. Do you know how sinful that was? I bet you have no idea. That's why I have to make up for what I've done. I'm gonna stop you, Rena.
If you come any closer, I'll light the lighter.
Just as you try to save me with your life, I'm gonna save you, Rena. I still remember how magnificent you were when you died. You weren't even afraid of it. Those words will reach him, she thought. These next words will make Keiichi-kun realize. Trust me, Rena! That was when Rena hit me with my head with the hatchet. I crumbled down to the floor. She hit me with a handle, but my head was probably cut open. Yeah, very much so. I felt the blood on my face.
Poor Keiichi-kun, that's not of your own will. The parasites that are living in your brain are controlling you. Ooishi-san will find the medicine for it. When it comes, I'll let you take the medicine first. Then you'll be free. You'll return to the Keiichi-kun that I love. Just hang in there for a little while longer, okay?
Damn you! I got a phone ringing in the teacher's office. Rena listened to the phone ring for a while, then realized it was for her. Well, who else would it have been for in this situation? Rena tried to answer the phone in the classroom, but she couldn't figure out how to transfer the call, so she decided to answer it in the teacher's office instead.
I'm going to the office for a bit. Don't run away, okay? If any of you are missing, something terrible will happen to me-chan, okay?
Well, what if she's the one that goes missing, though? Rena glared at everyone in the classroom, intimidated him, and then left. Then was when I heard a honk from outside. I remember the signal from earlier. Did Ooishi-san want to get in touch with me? I bent down and put the receiver earphone in my ear. Can you hear me? This is Kumagai from Okmera Station. Please cough if you can hear me. Very good. Please listen carefully. The gasoline the suspect spread everywhere is very dangerous. There is a motorcycle outside. I think it might be my brother messing around. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The classroom is filled with vaporized gasoline right now. It's like a bomb. Please don't aggravate Ryugo-san and don't ever let her play with the lighter. Please don't provoke her anymore like you just did, okay? This bug is awful. It's possible for gasoline fumes to ignite at the slight spark. Therefore, please turn the bug off after this communication. That's just to be on the safe side. Also, one last thing. According to the suspect's notes, she has set a time bomb. A time bomb? She used the kitchen timer to make a simple time bomb, and the classroom will explode if it goes off. We're trying to get some sleeping pills ready to give to her as an antidote. But we don't have much time left. According to her note, the timer is set for 7 p.m. I looked at the wall clock. It was 6:45 p.m. Holy shite! There were only 15 minutes left. I could hear Rena screaming into the phone.
No, the time's already been set. Hurry up, Ooishi-san. I won't wait for even a second longer.
As you can hear, Rena Ryugo is refusing to reset the timer. She's going to kill herself in 15 minutes. I remember thinking the same way as Rena. After I killed Rena and Mion, I knew the police would come. I thought someone would solve the mystery after I was dead. If that's what Rena was thinking, then she had been planning to kill herself from the beginning. What do you want me to do? The sleeping pills should arrive soon, but if an explosion took place before we could negotiate, there would be no point. We want you to find a time bomb and disassemble it. Well, that's quite a task for a freaking student. I mean, cutting red and blue cords like in the movies? It's probably simpler than that. According to the suspect, she used a kitchen timer. It's not a battery-operated one. It's one of those ones you plug in. It looks like an alarm clock. Do you see anything in an outlet in the classroom? Man, I'm just gonna sit up, man, because holding this microphone like that is like, my arm. It's like my legs can relax when, you know, lying down and all that, but there's not enough arm room there for this, whatever. Yeah, before we continue, man, it's like, I know, just abrupt ramble, but I just realized, I don't think I really went, because like, when I recorded last, that was before my mental breakdown. So like, if you don't pay attention to my main channel, I actually had a mental breakdown in early September. Better now, but yeah, that was unpleasant. And also there's a word of the day, but we'll get to that after some of this intense scene. There was one outlet in the back and an outlet at the front of the classroom and a cat in my room. I checked, but I didn't see anything that was plugged in. No, I don't see anything. If an ignition was taking place somewhere else, it shouldn't work. It must be somewhere in the classroom. No, I don't think so. The only cord coming from the hallway is the one for Rena's phone. Is it possible for the kitchen timer to be battery operated? The type that's powered by electricity. Could it possibly be in another room? If there was a different room where she spread gasoline, then the timer could be in there. Are you telling me to check the whole school? In 15 minutes? Damn, I'm injured here, you know. If I stayed here, I'd die in 15 minutes. This wasn't a time to be pessimistic. This was probably my last chance to stop this tragedy from taking place. Okay, let's do the word of the day, just abruptly out of nowhere. Just listen to the beautiful music. Yeah, the cat wants out of the room as well. You have to wait a second. Hikanronsha. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's pessimist in Japanese. Now a moment while I let the cat out, and we will continue. Let us continue. Tragedy, that is the story. She spread the gasoline while I went out to deliver the scrapbooks, so she must have done it in a fairly short time. I really didn't think she had enough time to spread it anywhere else in the classroom. Then where was the time bomb? We are doing everything we can here, so please help us. That's all. If you don't have any questions, I'll end the communication. Is there anything else? No, not really. Wait. Yeah, I do have one thing to say. What is it? Please tell Ooishi that he should never have told Rena about my past. If I come out of this alive, I'll punch him, so he'd better be prepared. Wait, 2 punches. One for telling Rena about me and another for telling me about Rena. Understands? Which son is just finding himself for letting Rena really fool him. I'm sure he'll be happy to let you throw a punch or 2. Is that it now? Yeah, I've already wasted a few minutes here. See ya. It's just like precious time, 15 minutes, and he's already wasted it. Be safe. Click.